So I want to talk about the new Disney live-action remake of Snow White. Hello everyone, it's Mr. Troll delivering an update. No, I haven't watched the movie, but that really doesn't change anything. I don't care if this movie is a cinematic masterpiece or an absolute train wreck. I simply don't understand why this movie exists in the first place. We already have a live-action Snow White movie starring Kristen Stewart from a decade ago. That is the live-action remake of Snow White. We don't need another one. You might say it's because Disney only cares about money, but even that would be a stupid argument, because considering all the backlash Disney has gotten with promoting Snow White, I don't think they would ever be able to make that much money off of this. And here is something that really pisses me off about Disney. It's how they market their live-action remakes. Now, it is no surprise that the live-action remakes have gotten a lot of flack for usually only existing for the purpose of being a cash grab, but Disney keeps insisting on pumping them out. And every single live-action remake is worse than the previous one. I miss the old times when people thought The Lion King 2019 was the worst remake or something. But no, they have doubled down. The Pinocchio live-action remake was dog shit because the Pleasure Island only came across as shameless product placement for Disneyland. Mulan live-action remake apparently was disrespectful to the Asian culture or something, at least from what I have heard. But my biggest problem with the Mulan live-action remake was not the movie itself, but the way Disney handled all criticism against the movie. They literally went in the direction of Ghostbusters 2016. You are not allowed to hate Ghostbusters 2016 because all the protagonists in that movie are women. So if you hate the movie, you are sexist. And so it was the same with the Mulan remake. If you hate that movie, you are racist because it stars real-life Asian actors. And before someone accuses me of being sexist and racist, I think you can write a good female or Asian character and make the movie good by focusing on the writing. My problem is not that Disney uses quote-unquote minority characters. It's that they use said minority characters for the sole purpose of using them as a shield for all criticism, so that they can get away with making the movie as abysmal as possible, and whenever they receive any shred of criticism, they are like, oh, it's because you are discriminating the identity of the main character. And here's the thing, if Disney and all those woke movie companies really believe that their target demographic are sexist, racist and all that, then why do they keep starring minority characters in their movies? You claim that people hate your movies because they are racist, so start doing something that won't piss off the racists. But no, Disney keeps doing this. As soon as I saw the trailer for The Little Mermaid live-action remake, I was like, oh no, she's black. I know this sounds super racist out of context, but I did not even have to watch the goddamn movie, because I understood that this is exactly how Disney would handle the criticism. You hate the movie because you hate black people. No, there is literally no other reason to have a black character play Ariel, unless you just happen to choose a person of color by sheer coincidence. But considering how the woke companies have been treating movie remakes like Mulan 2020 and the Ghostbusters 2016, I don't think this is a coincidence. And just when you thought you couldn't piss me off even more, when they then advertised Snow White, they did not even show us the trailer. They just told us that the protagonist, Snow White, would be played by Rachel Zegler, a Latina. So if you hate the movie, it's because you're Hispanophobic. Hispanophobic. Is that how you say it? I don't know. And to add insult to injury, Rachel Zegler was the most insufferable person imaginable during all the interviews. And I have seen her in that Hunger Games movie together with some other people. And those other people thought her acting was horrible. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that whenever Disney advertises their live-action remakes, they always go out of their way to advertise the worst qualities about their movies. The Little Mermaid? No, not that we might show beautiful landscapes or that Ursula and the songs will be back. No, instead, that Ariel is black. And with Snow White, they did not even advertise the movie with any trailers or stuff. They only advertised that the main character will be played by an insufferable narcissist. How do you expect to unironically make any profit when your advertisement is so dogshit? I don't care how good the Snow White live action remake is. I don't care if it's better than the original. I don't want to watch it because the atrocious marketing has ruined it for me. And once again, we already have a live action Snow White starring Kristen Stewart.